gonna be a little hairy because stuff.
And things.
It'll be fine.
We'll be all right.
Stuff and things.
We're pretty sure we're okay. I mean, Al shakes his head no.
I don't have a vorpal axe.
Not anymore.
You don't have what?
A vorpal axe. I don't think things are going to be okay.
That's true. You don't.
Mm.
You have the
Or like
ability to disintegrate things, though.
That's true. But not 180 hit points.
No.
Or whatever.
You have
4.
18. At least you're level 3.
Yeah, I mean, it's 22.
Oh, see,
I mean,
that's...
I could still get one-shotted by a kobold.
Yes. No. We know this is true.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
And we're live.
Hello.
Hola.
Hey.
Hey.
So, welcome to Geeks and Geeklets presents Game Night with Geeks, Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition.
Session 44.
Session 44. So, the last time we left our party, which there's only 3 of us tonight. You guys had just killed some more kobolds.
We did.
Yeah, there was a mage and 2 of the tinkerers or alchemists or whatever.
Yep, 2 inventors and a sorcerer. You guys
I got bugs.
got introduced to the Squiggly Wigglies. Thanks to Obedi.
Fuck off.
And
Someone sounds
Oh, they'll
bitter.
make a reappearance.
oh, I'm sure.
Someone's bitter.
And you guys are standing at the top, right at the stairways there, or the stairway. It's the sorcerer and the other 2 inventors were guarding or watching over.
Were we resting or no? I forget what we were doing.
I think we were.
Yeah, you were.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure. Well, because I guess we leveled.
Yeah, that's
We're at the top of the stairs,
it's a special rest.
right?
Yes.
Could I have had Kratos identify?
I lie to him. No matter what you tell me it is, I lie to him.
I hate you.
He
Next Squiggly Wiggly's going in your pants.
This ruby makes you immune to fire.
we're
Trust me.
we're not gonna say that you can identify just yet.
Okay.
Because, I mean, you literally just leveled at the top of these stairs. It's not like I can identify everything.
Oh, no, that's a last spell.
Yeah.
I had it last.
He had it.
Oh, that's a first level spell.
Yeah.
Oh, well then never mind.
I
then.
mean, if not, that's
no,
totally
no,
cool.
it's cool. You can identify. I thought it was a second level thing.
No.
Okay. Yeah, you can. You can give it a go.
Hey, Kratos,
Good luck.
you check these out for me.
Why are there only 3 of us? What's happened?
I count 5.
Oh,
1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
You're
there's
delusional.
there's still 5 here
You're delusional.
for now.
Lost your mind. Yeah, I'll take them.
So as you grab the ruby and you start to identify, you're looking at it. It's very pristine. The longer you stare into it, it definitely has something to it. There's some kind of magic here. You're not entirely sure of what it is, but it's there.
I don't have detect, so I can't see what type of...
Yeah, roll a Constitution check.
How far can I throw it with a strength of 15?
A long fucking ways.
We have the same strength. It's so cute.
You shut up. Natural 20. Fucking burn it on the first roll.
Oh,
the
it's-
last 2 games.
It's a good thing this time. You can swear that as you're holding it, you feel something almost like it's reaching for you.
It's looking back at me.
that's not good.
What the hell is this? Where did you find this?
Back a little ways. It was in one of the houses I was checking out.
There was lots of stuff in the houses.
Yeah, but I don't think lots of stuff like this.
Oh no, I found this. I just randomly pulled out some jewelry. See, stuff.
What the hell? How did my family turn into kleptos?
Oh no, I had to stay in the houses, so I found jewelry.
OB's like, well, I mean, they're not going to need it anymore.
They're dead.
I'm not saying
That's true.
Yeah, no, I didn't say it was bad. I mean,
Oh, I don't want to keep it. I just found it.
And I mean, you would take stuff too.
oh yeah, I didn't think about it. No,
Obidi has morals.
Yeah.
I didn't say you would.
What are moral?
What we are.
Mushrooms.
You guys are morals. Awesome.
Yeah.
I know 3 morals.
This is not going to come back to bite us in the ass ever
What's
again.
happening? I know 3 morals.
There's 5 of us here.
I know 5 morals. 6.
You're a moral.
No. You just haven't seen the other one yet.
Is there anything, item-wise, that I would recognize this as being like any other sort of scrying item, or?
Well, as one of the great wizards of the Silver Tower, and
That's
under
true.
the tutelage of the great lady Illustrial, you've
Stuff down.
I'm gonna
You've-
fix the table before it crashes.
you've read some books. You know that there's some stones that contain quite a bit of magic within them. You know that some of these stones are actually portals. They can become gateways, especially if the command word is spoken. You know that some of them might not lead to happy places.
This is not a happy stone.
And then you know that some of them have the ability to mimic spells. Sometimes wizards will store spells in stones, and usually it's by color. So if it's red, it's usually fire.
With identify as a spell, can I see if I know if I'm picking up on any command word or any charges to it?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Roll an Arcana intelligence. Let's see what happens.
Don't blow us up.
18.
Yes.
No, 20. I'm sorry.
Oh, so with a 20, you don't think there's a command word, but on the wind, you hear "Mama."
Kratos freezes. I'm fairly certain
Kratos?
if you use this, it brings you to the temple of Moloch. I think is what happens. That is the most likely explanation as to what this is. I heard it just talk to me.
What did it say?
I don't know. I don't want to talk about it.
Are you distraught?
No.
Did it make you feel funny?
Did it,
No.
in like the
I don't know.
nethers?
Have you guys ever talked to a gem?
Well, I talked to lots of things.
These are
I talked a lot. I talked to gems here
good
and there.
questions.
Not okay. Scratch that. Not that have you talked to it. Has it spoken back to you? Because I've never had an inanimate object say "mama" to me before.
Oh, it said mama.
But it definitely did just say that.
Oh,
It feels like it's looking at me. You probably should have left this in that
do
house.
half dragons lay eggs?
Oh, do you lay eggs?
I'm not a half dragon,
It's true.
but half dragons, yeah, they're sluts. They lay eggs.
Yeah, those non-traditional fucks. They're not even real. They're made by a ritual.
You don't even have real genetics.
Wait,
Yeah.
do dragonborn lay eggs?
I think they do, but I don't remember. I haven't ever read it at a point in time where I've not been on Ambien and like, how do dragonborn? Why do dragonborn in drawings have boobs? They're not mammals, right?
No.
Well, don't ever type that into Google because it just is a mess. It's just a.
Is that when you get lost on Reddit?
Yeah.
Is that when you find Chuck Tingle?
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
Chuck Tingle. God damn you, Chuck Tingle.
Professor Chuck Tingle.
That's right. My fault. My
He's a
fault.
doctor. It's a
Mr.
Doctor, good sir.
Dr. Tingles.
I don't know, man.
You want to touch my unicorn? No.
I mean, I've never seen a unicorn, so.
It's true. You're not blessed
So-
by Maleki.
Can I touch it?
Yeah, it's definitely a stone.
Are you holding it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Roll a Constitution check.
That's how the GM kills people. Just like, everybody's touching it.
15.
Oh, fuck. I was looking at her other die. I thought she hit a 20 on it.
So with the 15, you get a little weak. Like, you're still able to hold yourself, but you definitely feel like arms weaving up underneath yours, and their hands are coming around your face. You can feel like it starts to squeeze, but you're able to kind of shake yourself out of it.
Not it.
Revenant Snow.
Addie just throws it in the air.
I'm gonna try to catch it in my bag of holding.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's good. Let's roll a dex check. Let's see if you can do it.
Addie says
Dude,
no.
I want to see it hit the ground and just fucking shatter.
And you just hear, "Ooh, why?"
11.
Yeah, so you go to catch it with your bag of holding. You miss.
Falls down your shirt.
No, it kind of rolls, like it hits into you and bounces and rolls down on the dirt. It's just there.
Use
With your
gloves.
spell up,
Mhm.
you swear you see it flare a little bit on the inside of it. Like you see it almost like it might have got a little angry that it just was tossed
That
around.
stone tried to
As
kill
soon,
me.
as soon as that happens, before Savari can get it and put the bag over it, I want to get right up to it without touching it and see if I can see anything. Yeah, exactly.
Do you have a
I'm
monocle?
gonna do like the chicken.
Yeah, you get up.
Hi, I'm round.
Yeah. Happy Easter. You get up really close to it. You look at it after you see it flare up a little bit. All you really see in there is like a swirling mist, sort of like it.
There's clearly something.
There's more to it than just being
Kratos,
a
don't touch it.
ruby.
It tried to kill me.
Yeah, it only.
So, okay, I didn't
got
find
handsy
it
with
in a
me.
house exactly.
So where'd you find it, buddy?
It was
Fuck off, Siri.
Echo.
Okay.
it was under the scale.
Under the boardwalk,
Well,
That's
there's
not the same.
out
There's-
by the
There's
scale.
something in it. Like I could see it with my magic eyes. It it moved around inside. When it fell on the ground, it flared up and everything.
Don't touch it with your hands.
You're one of them dragonborn. My magic
Flare
eyes.
up.
Like the Ice King.
Yeah.
Touch you with my wizard fingers.
Come at me, bruh.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have
get
to,
it on the blade of my dagger.
should definitely get it checked out though. If we ever
Do you
get
have
out
a cloth
of
we
here.
can wrap it in?
Full of a took.
Yeah, sure, I probably do.
Pedigan Took.
Yeah. Let's wrap it in a cloth. I've seen a lot of movies. That helps.
I've seen Tolkien. Know this fucking trick.
Yeah, I'll wrap it in it.
Okay, yeah, you wrap it up. As long as you don't touch it, you don't have to roll a Constitution check, but it doesn't seem
Put it back in
anything.
the bag of holding.
As it goes into the bag of holding, Kratos,
jeez.
you hear, "Mama needs you." Then it goes silent.
Kratos dies.
I,
Just dies.
I stare at Savari's sack and don't move.
Thank you.
Sorry, he's giving you the dragonborn eyes.
Yeah, he's looking at you with his
Hungry
magic
eyes.
eyes. Magic eyes.
That gem just said, "Mama, I need you."
No. Mama needs you.
Oh, Mama needs you. I'm sorry.
Not Mama, I need you. You're not
That,
a mama.
That's
Are you?
creepy and stuff.
Give me the normal magic item to identify.
I'll hand the necklace over to you.
Or maybe it's not magic, and that's totally cool too. Because
We're
I
okay at
don't,
this point.
I don't trust the magic items you find, buddy.
This necklace was in the same general area. So were those pots that I gave you guys last time.
The faces, right?
Yeah.
The vases, yeah.
Vases. Or urns. Or,
Phylacteries.
phylacteries.
No.
Whatever.
Vases.
Or,
Vases.
I don't know. Could be something that belongs to a mummy. Who knows?
Oh, I like mummies.
No, you don't.
No.
Lich. Lich.
Liches?
Liches
What up,
get
liches?
Where all my liches at?
Where my liches is at? Where my liches is at?
So, yeah, I hand you the necklace. Hopefully this one won't talk to you.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, you
Not props at anything, though.
you get handed the necklace, and you can immediately tell that this is a there's magic in it. It feels very similar to the spell Scorching Ray. Like almost immediately you can feel.
Okay.
And you probably know the command word to be that of the somatics that go involved with Scorching Ray. So
Does it have charges, or does it seem like it's a once a day thing?
For right now, you won't know.
Okay.
So, but you can definitely tell that the magic in it's Scorching Ray.
Yeah, I'll relate that. I mean, I would put it on if you're going to, because I mean, it might be useful to you or us.
Aren't you the magic user?
Well, he found it. I didn't want to be a dick. I mean, he can use it, right?
I don't know.
Or is it a wizard specific?
For using magic items?
Yeah.
I think it's all command word based now.
Okay.
So as long as you can speak, I don't think you.
Okay,
I was
there's-
reverting back to old
I
editions.
know.
Yeah, I don't think that 3.5. I'd have to research into that to make sure, but I'm pretty sure that's gone.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
anybody
it's
can use magic rings and fucking.
Oh,
And
you
it
know what?
makes-
It's attunement. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
That's what
You'd
it
have
said.
to- yeah,
that did
you have to
right?
attune to
Yeah.
it. That's it.
What do you have to do to attune?
You'll have to find out.
Yeah,
good
it's
sir.
it's specific for each item
Gotcha.
and an amount of time, and I'll relate.
Sometimes it's literally just time.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes it's just having it on your neck for
Yeah.
a day, an hour, and then you'll be attuned to it, and then it will tell you the command word and all that.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. I would use it because we're gonna need it.
It's gonna be a necessity.
Yeah.
Necessity. All right.
I'll throw it around my neck.
I throw it right around his neck.
When you do that,
Or is Kratos using it? Was that you were going to use it, or
Oh no, I said you found it. So
Yeah.
I'm not,
Okay.
I wasn't making a move for it.
figured since you guys both have the Wooji Wooji and I don't
The
have it a
word
little bit
version.
in the repertoire, might not be bad.
So is that the command
from
word
now
now?
from now on, Wooji Wooji is how we refer to magic in this game.
There's the Wooji Wooji Amen. That's
I-
that's divine magic.
I reached my Wooji Wooji book and I try to figure out what I'm going to cast. I've picked this Wooji.
This is the Wooji I need. It's a
Wooji,
level
I need
2
you.
Wooji.
Fireball.
It's level 2 Wooji.
That's what we used to describe thaumaturgy as in the vampire LARP. Is that Wooji Wooji shit?
The fucking Wooji Wooji shit.
Yeah, I'll throw it on.
I like it. Yeah, so as it comes around your neck there and as it goes onto your neck, comes around your neck. That's weird.
Is it a pearl
As I
necklace?
drape it
Yeah.
around my neck.
You smell salty.
Command word is yes, please.
It smells like pear trees out here. I don't understand.
Oh wow!
Semen trees.
Yeah, so it feels warm, like not searing hot, but it's definitely there's some heat.
Okay.
Heat. What are you guys doing now? Just hanging out?
Nope. Is there a doorway or a door?
No, it's just stairs. It's literally just a stairway down. Like it goes
Okay.
maybe 30 feet.
Well,
It's a pretty grand staircase. Like it's
I'll
pretty.
take point.
yep. We'll pour our places. Our
Okay.
normal 5.
All right.
Start
I still
creeping
managed
down.
to-
Yeah, as you guys start to go down, you can see down there. There's the sconces are lit up. It's bright.
Bum, bum,
As you guys get to the bottom, you see 2 kobolds holding shields, standing at attention, and in between them, you see a giant dude with black hair in a white shirt, buttoned up, and some tight-ass red pants on, and some black boots with a huge belt buckle.
What's that?
and he's toting around a blunderbuss, or what you can think is a blunderbuss, and he
That's
says,
terrifying.
Yeah.
he's sitting there and he's got a toothpick in his mouth, and he goes, "Well, it's about time you made it. So, what should I do with you?"
Throw the ruby at him. Throw the ruby at him.
Well, I mean, you could move.
Over just a little bit.
Move. Wonderful idea. I do love moving. You know why? Moving is so unpredictable. Each step a mystery, especially when you're here amongst all of my creations. And as he says that, everything around him comes to life. Shadows start to move. There's hands crawling out of the ground. And you're like, wait, what? And he just starts to cackle a little bit, and he says, "You know what? You're right. We will move." And he kind of holds his hand out. And when he does, Savari, your bag of holding is moving. And it is pulling off of your belt.
Oh, I grab it.
Dagger to his face.
You are now being pulled with the bag. And Gaston's just cackling.
Reach in and feel for the stone.
As you do, it's there in your hand. The bag of holding stops pulling. As soon as the stone's in your hand, you are now being pulled and your bag is stopped.
Okay. Can I try to make an opposed strength check?
You can.
Probably not going to do it.
Oh, no, that's fine.
We'll give it a try.
Give it a good college try.
17.
Nice.
No.
No? Damn it.
So you're pulling, and I mean, your feet are set, and you're just now scraping stone and dust.
Can I grab him?
Yeah, you can.
I'll grab it, Safari.
Kratos, Addy.
Yeah, I'm grabbing
Give me
Safari.
1 second. I just want to look at something. Please.
Damn you and your books, Kratos.
All these books are weighing Kratos down.
No, I want to just specifically...
I'm gonna look up one of my spells too.
Something I should know for my own sake. Let's see.
Yep, that's not coming right now. Let's see if this helps me.
How far is he from us?
65 feet. And the room is extremely well lit down here.
I'm just trying to dig in my feet. And
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll grab him.
Okay.
I'll wait till he does it if he wants to. But if not, I'll just grab onto Safari and try to pull him back.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Let me know if I need to roll
Uh,
to add to his strength check.
You can help.
I can help.
yeah, you can.
I'm gonna help. We just learned about helping.
Yeah.
It's very important.
So, you take strength at advantage, Savari.
okay.
I'm gonna help it.
Okay. 18.
Nope.
Are both being
I
pulled?
keep rolling low too.
No, it's fine.
I have a set positive number, and I keep trying to fail this roll. it's really close. You're digging in, and it's not moving as fast as it was when it initially grabbed you, but you're still sliding towards Gaston, and he's still just chuckling to himself.
Well, he's doing that. I am going to cast poison spray on him.
Okay.
And that is just a con save or no damage.
Okay, so as you go to cast your poison spray, he just kind of chuckles. Like he's focused right now on Savari, and you see him look right at you.
I saw this enemy once.
As you spray out your poison, right in front of you, one of the hands reaches up, and it's a zombie, and it just melts, and he just laughs.
I'm gonna chuck a knife at him. He's focusing on Kratos, laughing at him.
Well,
Chuck it.
that's
One of
what
the-
I
one
was
of the
trying to do,
kobolds.
because even if it doesn't work, I was trying to physically break his concentration
Right.
so he could stop concentration on that spell.
Right.
Who said it was a spell?
Well, I'm just assuming.
That effect.
Yeah, no, really, I knew I should have caused blindness or deafness, but I didn't.
Blindness and deafness is the ultimate fuck you to the caster.
Yeah.
Like, I can't see, I'm done. It's over.
Unless you have no
I get
morals
the
like me.
Right.
And then you just lose your mind and start casting spells every direction.
Happy wizard.
They're just running around like Archer, like, ah.
Yeah, Savari, roll before you roll your attack to pull out your dagger. Roll a strength check because you got to let one hand go off of this ruby. So
Oh, I had both
I'm
hands?
helping.
Gotcha.
I would hope so.
So do I get the advantage?
Am I helping?
Not for the attack.
Right, just for
Right,
the-
right. For the
Yes, you'll still get the strength.
Right.
But
Oh, glad I take the higher one of those two. 14. I rolled a 1. I rolled a 12 and a 1. Thank God for that advantage.
so as you go to pull your dagger, you feel your grip loosen a little bit, and the ruby starts to shake free a little bit. You're able to. You can roll your attack.
Okay.
I mean, you could, and that would really ruin the kobold's day.
Right.
16.
Okay. Your dagger flies out, and he's staring still at Kratos.
I mean, kissy lizard faces
The two kobolds that are in front of him literally, like, snap to, and they pop their shields in front of him, and your dagger just bing,
Okay.
and then they go right back to attention. And you're still going towards him.
How close are we now?
I'll say 30 feet. So you're starting to truck. It's going to be a little faster this time.
Okay.
Addie, as you're helping Savari, you feel an arm come up and grab you by your leg, and it starts to squeeze.
But it helps me more because now I can't go anywhere. So now I'm helping double.
Yeah.
Always look at the bright
No
side.
one ever says arms coming out of the ground and grabbing me is help.
It's helpful.
And he starts to cackle. As he starts to cackle, it starts to echo throughout here. So it's starting to become almost surreal.
Okay.
And as the ruby gets closer to him, he just kind of laughs, and then he holds both hands out and says, "I'll see you in a bit." And when he does that, Savari, in your hand, the ruby, you feel another hand come out, and it interlocks with your hand. So think like Suicide Squad, right? When she becomes,
Enchantress.
yeah, another hand grabs you, and it starts to pull you into the ruby,
Oh no.
and then
No.
Can I baseball bat swing the ruby with my staff?
I should probably let go of this now.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can, because
yeah, as you as you relax your grip, it just squeezes harder and starts pulling you in. Kratos,
You really need this hand.
you feel the ground become
I mean,
really
I'm
loose
cut off.
underneath you, and hands just reach up and grab you by your feet, and they got to hold your, just death squeezing you, and almost in a surreal fashion, like a tidal wave in this stone, you just right towards the stone or the gemstone in Savari's hand.
this isn't natural.
Addie, the hand that has you by the leg just kind of picks you up and lets go, and you all three have the same thing happen. A hand interlocks with your hands and just starts yanking you into the stone.
Let me go.
I'm gonna stab the hand.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna keep stabbing it.
Yeah, you just thin air.
Nobody could break the power of friendship. Let's interlock our arms.
Together we are.
Together we are.
Savari,
Dying together.
your hand that's going towards
no,
the
Maurice, with this.
going into the stone, your arm there starts to go ethereal, and you start to fade out. Addie, you lose grip of Savari. The same thing
Cut his
happens.
arm off before he's gone.
The same thing happens to you, and
I was going to. But then the DM quickly said the same thing happens to you, so I couldn't cut his arm off. I see what you did there.
you see Gaston kind of hold his hands up, and you see the other two members of your party. They get swallowed up by zombies, and Gaston does one of these, and you see them snap, and they start getting carried off, and they're struggling, they're screaming. Hades is just deathly terrified, and Gaston just kind of snaps his fingers. This room goes dark, and you guys wake up with a giant yellow eyeball staring at you.
New phone, who dis?
Are we all together?
Oh yeah. It's very, very dark. It's very gloomy here. It's you feel weird. You feel
Violated.
you do feel violated.
Sorry about that.
Savari, the ruby that you had a hold of is now no longer a ruby. It's more of like an onyx.
Slam!
Let the boys. But yeah, it's completely dark, lost all color, and the yellow eye kind of takes shape, and you see a giant shadow dragon standing in front of you guys.
Al and Trey panic.
And he says,
This isn't good.
"Did you really think you were going to take my stuff out of here and not my scale? You are all truly fools."
Technically, we weren't leaving.
We were going further down.
We were going. I mean, we were continuing in the area, and
What they said.
the man with the poofy hair stopped us. Technically, this
See
is
one of
his
your
fault.
guys? He seems little.
He seems a little shaky.
You speak of Gaston.
Yeah, what's wrong with him?
Nothing.
He's very tight pants. That
Yeah.
could not be comfortable.
He is Gaston.
Do you think he feels anything?
Probably not from down there.
Cannot be comfortable.
His
Do you
pants-
know a lot about comfort? You seem to be
I'm super good.
touched.
I mean, in the head a little.
Only the head.
Probably the other things too.
Obedi is gone.
Where'd my friend go?
There are no fey touch here.
Do I feel anything on my leg with the other scales that became transparent like him?
No, but if you look down, your scales there are like emanating an essence as if it's part of this realm.
Oh.
Traitor! What the hell? It's been 15 minutes. How did you come to this conclusion, Addie?
So he carries on a little bit. He kind of laughs and he expresses, "You're not here for me. I did not bring you here. In fact, I don't really care that you're here. I am upset that you didn't listen to me. I could take care of your demon problem. I've done it before."
We have a demon problem.
A massive demon problem. What's the guy's name?
Just
again?
because I'm not on the plane doesn't mean I don't feel what happens.
That demon problem.
It's a big demon problem.
Are you all... Is this...
Yes.
naive?
More or less.
You are young.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
How do we get pulled into here?
Young elf. And he looks at you, Savari. Well, with his one gigantic eyeball.
The one eyeball just.
It makes a big flapping noise as it blinks.
And he
flapping.
he starts to speak to you in your head in Draconic.
Oh, great.
And he says, where did you get that?
Found it up topside. Or in the other world. Yeah, wherever. Where the hell are we?
You'll find out soon enough. You're all...
Was never good at surprises.
Well, I know. You're, sure you found that just lying around up there?
It was under your scale.
That's legit lying around. I mean,
Apparently I must have missed some things. Silly
What
me.
is it?
Well, it's a very powerful item. And it's surprising that someone so weak can even have it.
it's fair.
What is it?
We're having our own conversation. In our
Yeah.
heads. This is why I have message spell.
Yeah. So we could do these things.
Well, I don't even know if I should tell you, and I'm probably not going to. I don't think you need to know.
Okay.
I probably have to be a little bit.
I saw
What brought us here?
And you he just smiles when you say that. He lets out a real like deep smile, and it almost feels like it gets darker here, which you don't think's possible,
Because that bees will sting his eye.
but it does.
Maybe he has anaphylaxis.
Okay.
Oh, he could die from anaphylaxis.
And he laughs and he says, you know, and he's still speaking in Draconic, and you can understand it too, Kratos.
Not me. Some
He
shit.
he looks at you and he says, "Mama touched you."
Yeah, I got that.
What's he saying?
As he says that and laughs, the eye starts to fade away and all goes quiet.
I lost
And
my
it
bee
is
opportunity.
like deathly silent here.
I should have let the bees go. I figured with an eyeball, if you let bees go, they'll bzzz,
Who the hell? Who's Mama?
I don't know. I told you about her. You know as much as I do.
Oh, she grabbed me around the neck. That's why I threw the ruby.
Oh, that's news.
No, I said it was dangerous.
You,
I mean,
you didn't say, hey, the ruby
That would have,
choked
yeah,
me.
that would have been really good information about, I don't know, there.
Why said don't touch it?
you know, when we were there.
When it had a lake that it could have been tossed into.
Yeah, when we could have just avoided this entire thing before it started
I
choking
mean,
me.
I did say it was not good.
But you threw it up in
Well,
the air.
you
Like,
know,
it's not good.
sometimes, there's not good, like a demon coming out of a ruby choking you, not good. And then there's sometimes not good, like, oh man, mom made liver again. So there are some hugely varying degrees here that we really need to
I mean,
establish.
I probably need to be better at my descriptions. I will give you that.
Slightly.
Points
Just-
for you on that
just
one.
a
I'll
little bit.
Make a note.
Yeah, put a pin in that.
I'll put a pin in that one.
Yeah.
So where in not good did that fall? Between liver and
I mean, I think
Between liver and
halfway.
onions and like death by all those demons. This was a this was close.
I mean, like 0.75.
So you
Well,
guys,
if we were rating out of 10, I'd give it at least an 8.
I was close, like 75%.
you guys hear one of these. Right in between you. All of you.
Like right in between us
what
talking.
the hell's there?
Everyone. Just
I
it
punched
feels
the-
it feels like it goes it feels like it just went right through everybody.
I just literally punched the air because I have no other choice in my life. It's dark.
Yeah, you don't make contact with anything.
I don't care. I tried.
I can't see anything because
Nope.
I don't have a transmuter stone yet.
Does our dark vision work? 60 feet?
Not 60.
Okay, but it works
Half
somewhat.
that.
Okay.
This sucks. I hate that I can't see here.
It's starting to happen all around you, so it's
There's a lot of laughing, but not a whole lot of funny.
as you
Shall I
say
let
that,
the bees go again?
you are you looking at Kratos?
Mm-hmm.
You see like long black hair almost. You can't really make out if it's a shadow doing this or the wispy air right behind Kratos's head, and it almost looks like it's trying to wrap around him.
Chris, that's some nice long black hair you got there.
I don't have hair.
When she says that, you hear, "You came."
I panic.
Oh,
I'm not a barbarian. Okay. I scream.
At the same time Kratos screams,
I thought it was over this.
Savari, you feel breathing on your neck.
Kratos, I have concerns.
Okay. Gotta just turn my head so
I mean, we all know that dragons don't have hair, right?
Yeah, so as you turn your head to face the breathing, you see a lady that looks like she was a drowning victim, and her face is all bloated, her teeth are all rotted out, and she looks real like just fucking decrepit, and she
looks like you belong in the bottom of a well.
Exactly, and she screams when you see her, and I
scream back.
She does the and she's charging towards you.
We're the worst party in the world.
You guys are doing just fine.
Scream back and try to get the hell out of the way. I'll dodge.
Okay, yeah, roll your dex.
Fuck that. That means she's coming right at me. I trip him, so he falls right back.
Oh no, there's still a thing hanging on your back.
Fuck. I was hoping she teleported.
No.
We're so that's a 7.
Yeah, you go to get out of the way, and you do the
Mama.
Yeah, you do the typical scared oh my fuck move and fall right in her path, and she just kind of blows right through you. As she does, you feel really cold. You get like you feel bad. You get an image as she does of a lady in a house, and she has a baby with her, and she's just rocking in a chair real calmly next to a fire. A guy kicks in the door. She screams and panics. She runs out the back door, and then the image is over.
Okay.
Kratos.
Kratos, you still have a lot of hair.
You start to feel hands touching your snout.
Fucking.
Yeah, you're just grabbing air. What you see is his hands are going through this thing, and not really connecting with anything. Connect attacking anything. And she just keeps patting your face, and she says, "You've come home."
Oh my God, where?
She's on your back. She's on your back, Kratos.
I'd spin around.
You know we're still low-level adventurers.
Spin around.
I turn around to look.
We're not nearly as cool as we think we are.
Kratos, stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll.
You're here.
I spit lightning at her.
Yeah, so are you like doing this thing? Like,
oh yeah.
Okay, as you do that, go ahead and roll your. Oh, she has to dodge, right?
Yeah. I think it's just good save for half.
Yeah, she you lightning her, and as you do it, you see her full form, like everyone does.
I don't stop screaming as
the lightning goes up, like as the lightning bolt connects with her, it's just like in Ghostbusters. It fucking wraps up around her and it swirls, and she's there, and she starts to scream.
The PKE meter's off the charts.
Yeah, as she does this, she takes her hands, and you see her hands grow into little claws, and she just digs right into your head here.
Oh my God, she was too close to do that maneuver.
You get an image in your head.
Oh, fingernails right into my irises.
Of a bunch of swords penetrating your skull. No, you see a lady. She's out in the woods, running, screaming, panting. She seems very panicked. She has something wrapped in a blanket, and you don't really hear any sound coming from the blanket, but she keeps looking back, and you can feel her urgency. You can feel that she's something's wrong. Something's going on, and she's running from it. And she kind of goes through the woods. She comes out to a clearing. It looks like it leads to a cliff, and she's running towards that cliff. And then the image ends, and the shadow fell here. You feel her hands rip out from you, and she says, "Why would you hurt me?" And then she vanishes off your back. You don't see her anymore.
You're safe.
Safari,
Am I?
She's gone.
you hear just a light crackle behind you.
Okay.
Like,
Spin around.
yeah, as you do, you see the last bit of swirl of lightning come off of her.
Mm-hmm.
And she basically judo, like, palm punches you square in your solar plexus. And you are almost certain
You've seen God.
that, in fact,
I peed a little.
why don't you just roll a perception check?
I think definite P comes out.
Just. Did you hear that?
No.
Oh, nice. I rolled a
No,
19,
what, you
so
fucking
23.
serious now?
Yeah.
Oh,
What'd
so
you hear?
it might be.
It sounded like a cat. It's just.
It might be Logan, or it could have been a cat. Yeah, so 23. What you see, Savari, is you see yourself falling to the ground with Crazy Bitch. You can see her now plain as day, and she looks fucking wicked. You have all your equipment on you, but you're almost like you're floating.
I'm a ghost. Okay.
I'm Michael J. Fox, motherfucker.
Patrick Swayze, bitch. Make some pottery.
Yeah, you feel real light, although you are looking at your own self, and you're pretty sure you're dead. Like,
Oh, that's probably not a good thing. What does she look like? Is she solid here? Does she kind of
She-
have that sort of wispy look also?
she looks more solid than she did now, but you can see her. So when she's moving, because she's like dashing around between you guys, and as she's doing that, Savara, you can see her plain as day who she's going to, and you can see Kratos and Addie as Kratos and Addie. They don't look as bright as she does, so there's that
Okay.
that tone difference.
Okay. Well, looks like that whole aid action is going to come into play at some point in time here.
Can I see
Kratos, to
Savari
your
more?
left.
Oh yeah, you see Savari and you hear her do that death scream thing, and you see Savari convulse, and he just falls back into the shadow, and you just hear.
Do we see her anymore?
No, you don't see her. Savari, what you see is you see her going to Addie, and she's up on her shoulders. She's leaning down, like with her mouth, and her mouth starts to open, like real bad, like
She's going.
fourth,
Addie,
like
on your shoulder.
like-
I'm going to try to yell.
like
Addie,
fourth
on your
kind
shoulders.
style.
Oh no, I don't like that one. Oh
Uh,
no, please no fourth kind.
Addie, roll a
Save versus death.
perception check. Roll a perception. We'll see how this works.
Could I be moving towards her also?
Yes, you can.
No.
You can try to move.
Okay.
You might have to get your ghost legs down, but
9.
Right.
yeah, you don't hear anything. You do feel a little weighted, like when you were being tortured. You feel like that's on your shoulders. Savari, roll a dex check.
16.
Yeah, so you're able to move. You're a little wobbly, like you, but as you start to move, it seems like Addie's. It's like one of those bad dreams where you feel like you're hauling ass,
Yeah.
but you're really not. You know.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you're moving toward, and she does notice the lady. She, as her mouth starts to open up over Addie's head, she looks at you, and she kind of, Wait a minute. She's still opening her mouth over your head.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I want to try and hit
Gotcha.
the back of Addie's knees with my staff, so she falls and drops the lady off of her.
Well, you can't see the lady.
Fuck. I can't say you're screwed.
Yeah, you guys don't see this.
Yeah.
Savari sees
sorry.
it. Yes,
Okay.
Yeah,
sorry.
because
But
I'm
still, that'd
dead.
be fine though.
Michael J. Fox Savari sees it.
So he's still laying.
The frighteners.
Yes,
You
exactly.
So he's still
exactly.
laying on the ground.
Yeah, he's fucking.
I'm gonna.
You're pretty
Oh,
sure he's
okay.
dead.
I'm gonna turn and check him out because I'm the healer.
Okay, yeah. As you start
Go look.
to move, you definitely feel weight on you. Not a lot, but you just
Kratos, you cannot be that scared.
it
Get
doesn't
off my back.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like
I'm not on your back.
Addie.
That's Obedi.
Yeah.
He got real fat.
Kratos. Roll a Constitution check.
Oh, shit.
Savari, you can roll another dex check too to keep moving.
12.
Yeah, you get another image in your head. This time,
18.
okay, yeah, you're starting to get the hang of it a little bit, Savari. So you're starting to move a little faster. Addie's getting closer. You can see Addie going to where your dead body was, so you can start to interject
Intercept
there.
her.
Yeah, exactly. You get another image. This time, it's of a like a nun holding a baby, and they're it's in like a home for girls or whatever. And they're, she's feeding it and she's playing, and doing this normal things. And then you see panic kind of take her over. You hear the door slam open and somebody comes running in and she's, and that's kind of what you're hearing from the nun's eyes. And she's got her back turned. And then that breathing gets louder and louder until the nun turns. And when the nun turns, she gets stabbed with a fucking knitting needle, like square into her chest. And the lady, you just see a hand, and it's all elongated, and it's got those same claws that you're pretty sure just went into your skull, and it just reaches and grabs the baby and yanks it, and then just pushes a dead nun out of the way. And there's other nuns around, and they're all screaming, and all the kids get up, and they
Is there anything understandable from them? I mean, outside of the panic, is there really?
No, it's more emotion feeling, like, so it's all empathy. So, yeah, and that's kind of what you yourself feel, that, like, you feel.
There's no real words. I'm feeling the panic.
Right. And as that knitting needle comes in and shanks her, you grab your chest, like, and that's what snaps you to. No, you don't. 'Cause
No,
you're
'cause I'm
going
training towards
Savari.
Savari.
Yeah, so no one saw that, but you're pretty sure you're bleeding.
I'll check.
Yeah, you are.
Oh my god, things aren't supposed to pierce your heart.
Oh no.
It doesn't seem like it went as deep into the you as it did the nun, but you're definitely
I have 22
bleeding there.
hit points. I am terrified that it just pierced one of my ventricles.
Yeah, you have 18 hit points now.
Pierce.
Oh my
Punch it a lot.
god. Oh my god, it's in me.
Oh, word.
Guys, the demon nun, she had the baby. Wait, she wasn't a demon. The other one was the demon, and she stabbed me in the face, and then she stabbed me in the chest with a sewing
I'm
needle.
just gonna check Savari's pulse. while
Guys,
he's
I just
ranting.
keep rambling.
Yeah, he's got no pulse.
Clear. I have healing
Oh
spells.
Christ, she's level 3. What kind of other characters you been thinking of, Clay?
Yeah, so
Well,
so we can tear a sheet here tonight, maybe.
Okay.
Wasn't really
a
planning on
meaner version
Safaris,
of
but
Savari.
a meaner version.
Savari the assassin.
Yeah, the not so nice Savari, the more Artemis Entreri. Then
Yes.
let me talk to you for a second. No, I'm just gonna kill you, and then I'll talk to someone else.
Take a little bit of necromancer
So,
in there too. I'll kill you and then
She's
talk to your
never
spirit.
healed before,
That's
but
good.
she's gonna try cure wounds.
That seems like a really good idea.
Oh, I'm very aware of this. As
No!
I have decaying on.
Trey never pays attention to decaying.
Savari, so you see Addie come over. She puts her fingers to your neck. She's checking for your pulse, and you know that. You see her.
She does this.
Yeah, she's doing like the. You can only assume that she's about to try to heal your body, and she's going to try to bring you back.
I mean, Trey understands how horrible this idea is.
Does she though?
Can I try to judo kick her in the face? No.
Yeah, push my ability modifier. Hold on.
You're feeling so much more badass.
9.
9.
I understand there's repercussions for my actions.
It's not even that it's to you though. It's the problem.
I said for my actions, not to
Bring
me.
it. Let's do it.
For my actions, I've always wanted to have a death knight friend. I'm just gonna.
High or low?
Death Knight, friend.
Who gets to pick it? Claire, me.
You, because it's your thing here.
Low.
Well. So your healing spell goes off. You get a few words in your head, Addie. You what?
Because I can't slowly kill him with poison if he's dead.
He's not dead, stupid.
Oh. He has no pulse.
In that body.
Oh. Never
What?
mind.
Oh no. You're doing something. You don't ask for aid and then not receive something.
Cool.
Of course it's not going to be aid.
I feel like something's weird going on here. Can you maybe tell me what's up instead of aid?
I really don't have a lot of reach in the shadow plane.
Oh, that's more than enough help. Thank you.
I'm glad you think that's help. So as you put your hands on Savari, you are pretty sure you healed him.
Cool.
We'll work this out later, Savari.
Okay.
Yeah. There's going to be stuff happening here.
I apologize in advance.
That's all good.
Has nobody else seen the nun? I can't be the only one here that has seen this.
I haven't seen a nun.
Look
I
at my
haven't seen it.
chest.
So
I'm
Savari,
bleeding.
Gurgle.
when Kratos starts talking about seeing things, you've seen something. Not a nun, but you have seen something. She's still on Addie, and her mouth is completely over Addie's head.
Okay.
I have a mild headache. No, I'm just kidding.
When Addie puts her hands on you to heal you, you assume, you see the ghost head just rip right back off of Addie's mouth, and her lower jaw is now just like flopping. The ghost's jaw, not Addie's.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I was
she,
gonna have to put Addie out of her misery.
yeah, she kind of wheels back off of Addie, and she's kind of just looks at her, and then she looks at you, and she is
Not it.
running at Kratos now.
Did you say you're bleeding?
I'm gonna try to intercept her. I have my daggers out.
I'm
so.
yelling to Chris. Did you say you're bleeding? Because he said he was.
I'm bleeding from the chest.
I'll come heal it. I've learned how to heal.
No, I don't believe you.
I have a sucking chest wound.
I learned how to heal. Yeah, the guy you tried to heal was still dead.
Roll your dex
I'm
check,
assuming you're still alive.
Savari.
What's that? Dex check?
Yeah, roll a dex.
Oh, yeah. I trip on that one pebble. I rolled a one.
The one ethereal pebble.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you're running, you
Fall
just
down and do the Peter Griffin.
yeah, you're so not yeah. You're
Show me where it hurts, Kratos.
as you're running, you know, like the floating's getting to you. You're like, wait a minute, what am I doing here? It's like swimming backwards. This is crazy.
Is it
you're-
right
Totally
here?
mess up my rhym.
Yeah,
Start
exactly.
poking on his chest. Is it right here that the boo-boo is right here? In the chest?
There's bones.
Roll a Constitution
Fuck.
check. You can roll one too now.
Yay.
Ooh.
6.
Yee.
It's 12.
Mm-hmm.
So you get another image of a woman in a labor room giving birth. Looks very similar to the first woman you saw in the first vision you had. She's screaming. You're in immense pain.
my cloaca.
Said every lizard everywhere. Fuck my cloaca. I'm fucking Kratos, the cloaca killer.
Wow.
Yeah, so you're in pain, like you double over, like, and just your stomach is just cramping like crazy. You feel horrible. Your image is of her giving birth. There's a storm outside. The wind's ripping. There's some people in the room. There's a guy, black hair, white shirt, red pants.
Fucker.
There's a doctor, well, cleric in the room, and you see Kratos as you're fingering his chest hole. You see, yes.
Did you really just lick your finger before you stuck that in my chest?
Heart Willy, Heart Willy.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, as you're doing that, he just doubles over in pain. Like,
Did I do something
he's,
wrong?
He's holding his stomach. He's like, if a dragon could sweat, there would be sweat just pouring out of him.
What's wrong?
It all hurts way too much.
His mouth's like agape, and there's just drool rolling out.
You people, you pink skins should really
What'd you
lay
get?
What, a
eggs.
6?
Oh, you got a 6, even better. So as you're like concerned about Kratos, you get an image of a lady standing at a cliff with just playing with a baby's face, and she's got blood on her hands. You can see blood up on her arm. There's actually blood on the baby, and you hear, "Cassandra, don't." And she looks, and when she looks, you see a father, a bunch of nuns, a whole bunch of guys. There's a dog on a leash. There's people wielding torches, and they're running towards her. And as they get closer to her, she just kind of, and you feel like you're falling.
I'm just gonna lay on the ground.
Oh yeah, you're gonna lay on the ground. Yeah, as you come to, she hits a fucking branch. It's growing out like a big ass tree root. She just
Thunk.
Mow, and you're pretty sure that the baby she had was left on that branch.
I'm less caring about that part.
Yeah. And she just bloop.
God, you suck so bad.
Yeah, you have like a gaping gash
I have
on your
points.
head.
I have 40, so
Yeah, 40.
Yeah.
We'll just say you're at 30 now.
that's fine.
Took a 10-point hit wound. Oh my god.
Thunk.
Savari, you're on the ground too, Addie.
I figured it.
You see Addie just like fall over for no reason. The ghost isn't even at Addie. She's at Kratos, and you see Kratos like doubling over in stomach pain, and you can see her hand in his stomach. Like her arm is like she's elbow deep in Kratos' intestines.
She's trying to give you birth.
And
Okay.
you can only imagine what she's doing. He's doubled over in pain, screaming. I mean, you can't hear the screams, but you can see his motions.
Yeah, his face is obviously in pain.
Yes.
Just rerouting intestines.
Yeah, she's like, and the small to the big, and the big to the throat. Oh no!
Playing Chinese hopscotch with her intestines.
It's a dirty joke.
I'm gonna try to attack her.
Okay, yeah. Roll it one more dex check.
Okay. Oh, much better. 21.
Okay, so this time you kind of settle yourself. You've kind of been down here for a few moments.
Fuck you, Pebble.
You get the idea that, hey, wait, I don't have to worry about pebbles because I can literally float. So what am I doing? And you kind of let yourself loose a little bit. And you've watched her enough where you can start to mimic her motions. And
okay.
as you go to move towards her, you start to think about it a little bit more, and you are flying towards her. In fact, so fast that she rips her hand out, and as she does that, that's when you double over in the actual world here.
Mm-hmm.
And she turns to face you, Savari, and you can roll your attacks.
Okay. We got to do one with each hand.
Yep.
Let's see. The first one is 19. Second one is 23.
Those both hit.
Okay, cool. I'm assuming no sneak attack. She was looking at me.
No, not for this one, yeah.
That's going to be a 6 with the first one,
Okay.
and 4 for the second one.
Okay, yeah, so you stab her, and you cut her with both hits, and as you do, it, like, lets out, like, a disgusting smell, for one. But more importantly, like, a light almost escapes. And she screams and howls, and...
Light.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
you know, like an ethereal...
Like a ghost light.
Yeah,
kinda?
like an ethereal
Okay.
light. So you cut her, and it's like, psh, you know.
Yeah.
She screams and fucking takes off. Like you thought you were moving fast. She's fucking gone.
That's right. Leave my friends alone.
Come back when you learn to fight, bitch. But
Whose house? Safari's house. Say what?
you are dead on the ground, Savari.
Yes, I am.
So you two are recovering. Savari, the longer you stay here in this realm, the more connected to it you start to feel.
Okay.
So you start to lose the feeling of life, and you start to become more of this. So for every round that you stay as this phantasm here, after 10 rounds, you are going to become a permanent member of the Shadowfell as a phantasm. So it's been 2 rounds. Just a heads up.
Come back to us, Savari.
I'm going to go back and look for that pebble I tripped over.
Yeah, you
No,
can
I'm serious. If there's something I could bring back from this place.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah. Kratos, roll a Constitution check.
It's definitely a 7.
We are so fucked.
You get another image of this lady, but it feels like you're drowning, and when you open your eyes, you're underwater looking up, and you feel real groggy. You see a knitting needle go like this, and she pulls her arm up, and she stabs it right into her arm, and just starts ripping up her arm, and the blood just starts to fill into the water, and she almost swirls it and makes like almost like a pentagram shape, and she kind of puts her palm up to it, and when she does that, all the water just goes completely dark, and now you're here in the same vicinity looking into the Shadowfell, and you see a big yellow eye. And then Addie, what you see is Kratos coughing up water.
I can't swim! I can't swim! I told you guys!
What are your hit points at?
18.
Yeah, you're at 9.
Is it coming out okay, or does he need mouth-to-mouth resuscitation?
It's a lot of water.
I
mean, he's
mean,
coughing.
for somebody that definitely had not swallowed or inhaled any water, it's an excessive amount.
Yeah, it's a lot of water. I mean, and it's exactly like, where'd that come from, and why are you coughing up a lake? So, yeah.
Was it any sort of recognizable spell? Not that that's really imperative to me as Kratos.
Roll
kind of
roll a knowledge arcana.
13.
You briefly remember them speaking of witches. It's not really common practice because, well, those who do magic weave through Mystra, or you ask for favors from demons or more powerful beings. Where witches are not a lot different, they do deal with demons a lot, and it was almost like that. There was some kind of communion with, well, the keeper of the death plane, which would be Orcus. In fact, you're pretty sure that one of the symbols you saw was very relatable to Orcus. Why is she here on the shadow plane? You don't know that much. You're not able to picture the other runes that she drew out or anything like that.
Okay. When she did that, well, everything's dark. I can't see anything beyond that image. So, right, like I
Now?
See, yeah.
Oh no, in the Shadow Realm now, you can see. In fact, you can see Savari making his way to the pebble that he tripped on. He does not look like Savari. He looks a lot like an ethereal ghost would look like, or a specter.
Hey, buddy, you don't look so good.
Savari. You hear Kratos say, "Hey, buddy, you don't look so good." Doesn't really say a name. He's just saying, "Hey, buddy, you don't look so good."
Spin
Not so
around
much
and look.
here or here is right here.
Yeah, as you do, he's looking at you, talking, which you can only assume is to you.
Where'd you go? How are you up? You were just dead.
I think I still might be.
That doesn't make sense. I'm drowning.
When he talks to you, it doesn't sound like Savari. It sounds like the ghost. So it's not, like that echoey, just weird. So it's Savari's talking to you, but it doesn't sound as if it
Jimmy
is
got your Tommy
Savari.
Boy reference.
Thank you. I will cast message. Just try and speak with him in his head.
Okay.
What are you mumbling over there, big guy?
I think I am dead.
You
No, I'm pretty sure I am.
hear it plain as day, only not from the thing that's in front of you, from the body that's on the ground. Addie.
You need to get over
All my
here.
friends are dead.
The fuck just happened? Well, no,
I've got
Kratos is
9
still
hit
alive.
points.
Yeah, he's still.
I
he's-
see
But
death.
he's talking to the darkness. You're looking where he's talking. There ain't fucking nothing there. But Kratos is
So that's
pretty.
why I'm assuming all
yeah.
my friends are dead. Yeah.
What you feel is right near the back of your neck. You you feel a hand come around, and it sort of just starts massaging your neck, and then you feel pain. Roll a Constitution check. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, it's the good kind of pain. For you, anyway.
Oh yeah.
Nothing like a
Um,
back
kind.
rub from Lobatar.
19.
19.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're there, and you start to relax, and you're kind of nodding. It feels really good. It really does. You get an image. It's a dark night. There's
Warren G.
things happening. Yeah, there's a bard in the corner. I'll make love to you. It's a trio group of bards. They travel the land. It's weird.
Boys to bards.
Yeah,
Boys to
boys to
bards.
bards.
Bards to men.
That's our bard. That's our bard group name.
What college did you go to? Motown.
East side.
Oh my god. This could be the greatest idea.
We're the College of Motown. Is that a real bard college?
It is.
Excuse me.
Excuse. Sir,
What'd you
have to
say?
leave.
You got 2 kids at your house now. What? That's
had
what. That's
4.
what we do. We make babies. Wait, they're your babies? Oh no, they're yours.
They look like
We
us. Though.
inspire them.
I don't understand. It's all right.
Your wife did.
Boys to bards back again.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
This group really went off the rails.
it's a really great game.
I bet the group, me, Addie, and Kratos.
Yes.
Oh no, we have problems.
I mean, bards to men.
I already have this planned out now because, spoiler alert,
Nice.
the character I rolled just so happens to be
A bard.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I literally rolled that on a
I
D4.
am
It's like,
so
oh look, there we go.
excited.
So here we go.
Good.
Nice.
Yeah. So Addie, you start to relax, calm down. You're at a scene. There's obviously mature activities happening within this cabin. You can only assume that this was the point of creation. You kind of glance around the house. When you look out the window, there's something looking at you.
So you know how like when you can't see out a window very well, you like put your eyes up real close. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do that.
Yeah, when you do that, great idea. Great. When you do
I feel
that,
relaxed. Of course I would.
Somebody just smacks their hand against it.
fair enough.
They do that to your friends. They do that stupid. Put their face on the window, so you slap the window. Fucking send
Oh,
the
yeah.
shock right through.
When you do that, and you do the, you got the little candle light next to you. You're pretty sure there's something staring at you, but it's really, really dark outside the cabin.
I mean, you should probably let it in.
Like you get the feeling that, like, you know what I mean? Like when you're looking there and you really can't see, but you just know there's fucking something there.
Are you trying to make a demon baby?
Are you saying this to the window?
Yeah, to the thing outside. I'm trying to wonder if it's going to interfere with the baby making. That's all I'm wondering.
I'm compelled to say yes.
All you see is a slender hand with some fucking clawed fingers just scratch the window. And it spells out the word yes.
Do you need me to open the door?
You wake up from the vision.
Hold on, let me get the keys.
Yeah, that's
1 second.
Addie's vision ends, and
Trey is forcibly removed from the
she has a call from the HR department of the Abyss. So we heard you're looking for a job. You like creating
Like
demon
to-
Do I
babies?
still?
We'd like to
Good
offer you a
question.
unique business opportunity.
Do I still feel the hand on my neck?
Oh yeah.
Can I touch it when I grab back there?
Which arm are you doing it with?
Which arm am I doing it with? We'll just do right. 'Cause-
Okay. Yeah, when you reach your right hand up there, you make contact. And as you do, a face comes on the other side of your face and looks at you, and it's a lady, and she's disfigured, fucking got teeth missing, her face is all bloated, looks like a drowned victim. She's screaming.
Wheeling.
She's screaming, like
Okay,
doing that
I'm
like
gonna-
real loud
yeah.
scream, but it's not that loud, so it's like in the back, like that weird shit. that
Remember
happens.
whenever I was in the tower and I released my poison out and was like, "Fuck you, I'm disease." That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
So either through my hands or if I have to like lick her face or something, one of those two options.
in her
is gonna
mouth. Spit in her mouth.
Savari, who are you looking
Yeah.
at? Are you you're still talking with Kratos?
Yeah.
They're having a really good conversation.
Okay. I
Do I
want,
feel like I should look at Addie?
I want you two to roll a perception check at disadvantage.
Okay.
Addie,
I'm very sorry that I play this character.
roll
that.
I'm not.
Thanks, Clay.
high or low. So I'm gonna
Okay.
do
No problem.
Disadvantage means take the lowest of two. Right?
yes.
Yes.
You tell me high or low.
I feel like it's gonna be high.
Okay. So
You were wrong, but all right.
It's okay. I'm
what happens
wrong
is
before.
you ask for that will again. You ask for that power, that what saved you once before, or what maybe wasn't necessarily saving, more so as pushing you into the direction that
I
you're
just-
Arms of
going.
the angels.
I want the
Yeah.
demon to come in and infect the baby.
Angels
I mean,
is a stretch. The angels that are going, the
South.
opposite direction.
Hey, falling is still an angel.
That's true.
Yeah, it
Very
has angel in the name. Thank you.
Very good point. You feel that boiling back up, and as you have a hold of this hand, the hand that you have a hold of with this hand, it literally, your skin just starts to just rip off of it.
Okay.
This is your hand.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it's starting to turn almost skeletal.
I'll have to wear gloves.
As it does, the ghost lets out a fucking deathly howl. What was your
8.
What was yours, Clay?
18.
Okay, so the 8, you kind of don't see shit. Clay, what you see is the ghost it's on Addie's back again, and it's got it's on her head, and it's screaming. What you hear is extremely loud screaming. What you see is this ghost, half of it starts to disappear. It just starts to get disintegrated, and she's not really sure what's happening.
She's not used to taking damage.
Painful?
Yeah, and
Painful to her?
oh yeah, like this is
Okay.
something that's like, holy fuck, what's happening right now? I'm dying. She fucking lets go of Addie, and she zooms off, all fucking 2/3 of her. And it's just like dripping ectoplasm vial that just zooms by you.
Okay.
And she's screaming. And it's loud as fuck in this version. It's, you can hear her wailing for what you can only assume is miles. And it was really eerie.
What just happened?
What are you talking about? I'm looking at you.
So Addie, your hand is like a melty creature right now. The fingertips, they're fucking bone.
Do I have gloves in my pocket?
No, why would you?
wondering.
Just carry around gloves?
Hey, you never know.
Uh,
I'll have the
Safari
gloves from
probably
Safari.
does.
I was have to get gloves. Oh, Safari's bag of holding is still here. For
you
some
do
gloves.
get
Just keep your hand in the bag.
some more words. Did I not warn you about aid? It doesn't come cheaply.
No, I'll just put a glove on. I think, for now. I love exasperating an evil god. It's like really fun.
Yeah, that's what you get. Like, whatever. Put a glove on. I'm sure it'll work. Especially around these idiots.
I mean, it will.
Addie, your hand doesn't look so substantial. Like there's no meat on your hand. I know. It's weird. Why is it when I shake your hand it feels like I'm shaking Jello?
I'm unsure.
I don't know about that.
It feels like you took a glove and filled it with water.
Yeah. Is this like a new invention?
Not even like room temperature water.
It's like a water balloon?
I mean,
It's
Like
kind of,
warm.
and my hand smells kind of weird after that. Actually,
Okay.
does this smell weird?
Does
Craig?
anyone else smell that? Addie,
Just look affected.
when's the last time you took a shower? What?
what's a shower?
What's that?
Does this look infected to you guys?
Yes.
Do you think this is bad? Oh my god. You should heal yourself.
I think I have a hangnail.
Yeah. Something wrong with my hand. Yeah, so when you guys look at Addie, Addie looks like she's in pain. She looks like something bad just happened to her, but she does look
Just giving a skeleton finger.
Yeah,
to
she's
everybody.
Are you really doing that?
Yeah. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, you see her fucking hand looks like it got
My favorite finger.
fucking tossed
Favorite
around.
hand.
Oh my god!
You're barfing water, so I don't know.
What's
I
going
mean,
on?
it looks bad. Like it looks like, I mean,
Heal that! You're gonna die. You're gonna get an infection.
Do you still have that hole in your chest?
Yeah, don't touch it.
heal that. You're gonna die.
Your hand melted. I see liquid meat.
Listen.
Meat
ghost,
doesn't have a liquid form.
And
Ghost
bone.
lady. Ghost lady. Let's have a conversation.
Are you talking to the spirit? What are you doing,
Yeah.
Clay?
You should probably call her
Well,
mama.
eating my stone. And then I'm going to go back to my
I'm
corpse
not.
and, like,
Okay,
kind of
yeah.
poke at it.
When you touch it, your hand goes into your corpse, and you feel a connection there. Like it kind of brings you back a little bit.
I'm gonna lay down on top of myself.
As soon as you do that, you fucking.
Oh dear God, Eddie, what happened to your hand?
The
Someone
ghost
roll me
It's
over.
kind of
I'm
like
gonna choke
Undertaker
Guys,
shooting
the
straight
ghost
up.
ate my hand. You're puking water. The ghost ate my hand.
hate
Get
water.
over here, Mrs. Ghost Lady.
Mama.
Mama.
You hurt her bad.
Yeah, because she touched me. I don't like to be touched.
How did you know that?
What happened to you?
Asshole.
She ate my hand. What do I
She
do,
made
guys?
me-
Savari,
Like disintegrated her.
Savari, do you have any gloves?
Yes.
Can I please have a glove?
Do you think they'll
Gloves that you don't mind there being like.
Do you hope they'll heal my hand and you
And
don't ever
I-
want
I,
back?
I kind of use them to make sure that I don't touch anything like that.
Oh, well,
You're not going to
need a
use.
new
You're
pair.
not going to use them
I'll
anymore
buy you a new pair.
because they're going to touch something like this.
Here,
Thank you.
You're gonna have to
Put my
peel
glove
off her hand like a banana.
Ghost.
I give her one.
That's all I need is one.
Yeah.
Like Michael Jackson.
Oh God, you
We're
should totally
thrillering it.
put studs on them. Put fucking.
Is that going to
Savari.
be the theme of our bard group now?
Yes.
The
Cover
Jackson
songs.
3.
Jackson.
The Jackson
songs.
3. The Bards 3. The Bard Migos.
I'm saying she ate my hand, so I made her.
Savari.
Get a number on her.
Hey, we saw Gaston there. Did anybody else see that?
Hey, Drew.
Like the baby being born.
Yes.
In my vision, was the man that busted in Gaston?
He looked very similar.
Yeah.
Mine was any of the people behind her
He was there at
Gaston?
the childbirth.
when she was in the cliff. For my vision, is there somebody that looked like him?
You saw someone that looks very similar.
That skinny pant little bitch.
I think
Needs to
she's.
die.
I
All
mean,
right.
she's messed up and she jacked us up pretty bad. But I think we need to fix Gaston.
Ghost
for
lady,
her.
do you want Gaston dead?
So when you say the name Gaston, this thing like pops up out of the ground, all 2/3 of her, and then she's like she's
I
dripping.
do whack-a-mole. No.
Boom. She kind of like does the slow fade up thing out of the middle of you guys, and you get a feeling that she's very upset. And when she goes to talk, because her fucking lower jaw's busted off,
I'll move it for her.
she just kind of does the
You ate my hand. It's very rude. You made him almost die. You drowned him. That was also very rude.
I'm pretty sure I was dead.
He was dead. Again, very rude. But
Do you want Gaston
we'll
dead?
kill him for you. He wears very tight pants.
she
He's gonna throw a clot.
she says, you hear the baby.
You want the baby back. He's your baby daddy.
Baby back, baby back.
I don't think he's your baby daddy. There was a demon watching you two.
He killed baby. Now, you know that's
I know
not.
that's not
yeah,
true.
you know that's not true.
I'm not gonna call her out on
However-
it though, because I don't want to.
However, you also know that Gaston is a known necromancer,
Mm-hmm.
and they do fiddle with death.
Yeah.
Let's leave it at that.
Do you want him dead?
Gaston,
Yes.
but not baby.
Seems fair.
Roll your knowledge arcana out.
I've never heard of magic.
Top of my
I'm a
class.
fighter.
I was top of my class at Wizard School. I'm a rogue.
10.
10's plenty because it's
Oh,
it's,
good,
it's,
because
it's,
Thank fuck.
it's a school that's going to be talked about pretty extensively about either you don't want to be dabbling
Yeah.
too much into it. Yeah, you know for a fact that by killing Gaston, if Gaston has done something to this baby magically, it will essentially kill the baby. Like you know that it's tied. They're each tied. So like all of Gaston's zombies that he raised, when he dies, they all die. They all stop working. They're no longer animated. And you get the feeling from her, everyone does, that Gaston animated this baby because he didn't want to lose it either.
Oh. That son of a bitch.
You do know something was watching you with Gaston the night the baby was conceived. Do you know who it was? Can you speak the name?
Orcus?
If a ghost could shiver, it would. She would have.
Bark twice if you're in Milwaukee.
Baxter?
Baxter?
I saw your magic. When she fell in the water.
No.
She cast a spell, but I didn't recognize it. Outside of knowing it was tied to Orcus, she's a witch.
Oh.
Or what's left of one.
Might be.
Yeah, and as you guys are talking, she's more and more of her is
Mm-hmm.
slowly dissipating. It does look like it's slowing down, but
You know what's going to happen to the baby.
she's half the woman she was. What?
You know what's going to happen to the baby.
Hmm.
If we kill Gaston.
She holds out her hand, and on her hand, there's another circle, similar to the one that you saw, and you can see that you can recognize one of the runes is the same.
So it'll just be brought here.
She nods and says, "There's more powerful magic than Mistra."
Will it reunite you with your baby?
Yes.
Undead never lie.
I'm in.
yeah. Fucking,
Sentient undead never.
spectral ghosts in the Shadowfell. They never tell lies.
It's fine.
I mean, he wears really tight
It's funny
pants,
is
guys.
none of you have ever looked up and saw the dragon hand like doing the marionette the whole time. Look at these idiots. Water. Bad dream. Frightening presence. The fuck kind of doll show is this?
Look, I got a second one.
Yeah,
Look, here,
oh,
I'm a
look,
ghost. I tripped
oh.
over a rock.
Look how talented I am, bitch.
I was gonna just do it.
Shadow Dragon's an asshole.
I got a prehensile tail too.
Look at this. I got marionettes all over this
Got
bitch.
6 of these fucking puppets.
Can you take us back to the other plane so we can perform this duty? Are you living in the Ruby right now?
Am I living in what?
In the Ruby? Is that how we get back to you?
What is the ruby and why did he want it so bad? We're inside the ruby.
Because
Oh.
it turned to an opal. Or, I'm sorry, onyx.
Okay.
It's a gateway.
Right.
Only to here and back?
It's not terribly uncommon with
No.
She,
magic.
Can you leave it?
no, she can't leave it. She's just going to tell you. It's used to talk to Abraxas. And through that, gain power.
Ah. Okay.
When she says that,
Mm-hmm.
do I recognize any of these symbols, if I think back on it, as any of the dragon symbols at all?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
In fact, the top one at the top of the rune is Abraxas' symbol. Why they're intertwined with Orcus, you're not sure, but it's here. And remember, Orcus is ruler of the dead, right? Everything that's dead is his. And who would want an ancient shadow dragon on their side?
Right.
More so than Orcus, because what causes more death than that? So, by putting together the runes and seeing that Abraxas is on top and Orcus is below, it's almost, the rune starts to take shape of almost what a funnel would look like, right? So all the souls lead down and Orcus is in the bottom, whereas Abraxas is up top above him because Orcus can't get out of the abyss. So it's a very demonic rune. If you
Trickle down economics.
yeah, if you look at exactly
Pyramid scheme.
only one that works, right?
Yeah.
Because all the economics are going right into Orcus. But it's just from the rune alone, you guys just see a fucking rune, but you with your magical background
Dragon eyes.
and a dragon book,
Magic
your
eyes.
magic dragon eyes, you know, you're able to decipher exactly what it's trying to point out, and, which is why she sacrificed blood and basically herself. But she does state that this is basically a gateway to the Shadowfell without exposing yourself truly to Abraxas, which is why you guys didn't die, because he couldn't just eat you, or he would have.
You're here more in spirit
Yes.
or astrally or whatever you want to.
Huh.
And I guess we need to go and deal with Gaston.
Think of it like a bubble, right? So like you're in a bubble, and Abraxas never got close to you, never touched you, never breathed on you. You never felt his air, never had a role of frightful presence or anything like that. But he was talking to you. So it was like you're in a snow globe, and he's looking right down onto you.
It's kind of like the reverse of what we did with his scale.
Right.
Exactly right. Yeah.
When we come out of here, is Gaston going to be right there, or are we going to have to go find him?
He's gone.
Which is kind of good because we need to rest up a little bit.
He has your friends.
He was very powerful.
How powerful is he?
Without Abraxas, he's not that powerful.
How do we cut their link off then?
You did.
Oh. Good.
Because the stone is here.
Let's go.
Yep.
Yep.
Can you send us out?
Mm-hmm. So she picks up the ruby, or what was the ruby. And if you guys take a closer look at that ruby, it looks almost like a shard of the scale that you guys moved and sat up and was in the light. It looks very similar. It has the same jagged edges, the same just...
I'm making sure my leg is completely covered with my robe.
Nobody needs to see these motherfuckers. And she takes a knife, cuts her hand, and ethereal blood fucking starts to run down. And she grabs it and then puts it onto the stone. And it glows. And you guys are right back in the room.
Sorry about all that, boys.
The two kobolds are they're gone. Everything in this room's gone. The sconces are all lit. And you're standing right at the bottom of the stairs before you got drug off by Gaston into the plane of Mama.
Are we damaged as we were there?
Yes. Your hand's still fucked. You still have a hole in your chest.
I was gonna
You
be
still
like-
drowned a little bit. Savara, you've experienced death.
The water came out my chest too. Guys, the water's out my chest.
I was coughing blood water.
There's a hole.
No.
It has a glove on it.
No, I don't care.
It
It's
has a
still
glove.
gross.
That's very mean.
It's gross.
Well,
I'm gonna look for
Things
tracks.
happen.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of scuffling here. Like it looks like dragging feet and all kinds of shit. Like you can't find a specific boot print, but you can tell that there's been a lot of movement in this room. And judging by what you saw before you got drug in, you can understand
Here's
why.
a healing potion.
Thank you.
Savari, how far are you down? Hit points?
So,
No, I'm fine. And there was that kind of like, fine. A little
I'm
bit of a shiver.
fine. Do you have to
Do I
heal me with
feel
this hand?
any different or anything? Out here?
No. You feel like Savari, outside of the fact that you have those experiences, you still have all the memories of her, which you can assume is her life. You
are
guys
really
don't
afraid of
know
her.
each other's visions because you haven't
Do I
shared
have a
that.
black pebble in my pocket?
Do you have a black what?
Pebble.
No, that's not. No.
Damn it.
That didn't come with you. You don't want it to either.
Dude, please no.
Like, I know it's in a snow globe, but it's still part of the
You seem
Shadowfell.
really
so-
afraid of her. I'm just saying.
I find someone that's really good at forging stuff and
Yeah.
maybe
I've
shadow
never
armor.
had to deal with undead before. She's literally the first undead I've ever seen. I mean, outside of maybe somebody animating corpses, like skeletons, not corpses.
I think that's the same thing.
Because-
Kratos.
No, that's
Bob used to
definitely
do
an
that all the
undead
time.
witch thing. No, I've seen like skeletons.
Undead witch thing. Is that the technical term?
Yeah, you know, like an undead witch thing.
The Revenant?
Maybe that.
I mean, you look a little peaked.
Well, I'm bleeding.
I gave you a healing potion.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
How much does it heal?
I don't know. I just have on here 3 healing potions. One of the ones that Savari found. Remember, I was holding the other 3.
Oh yeah, so it's I think it's 1d6.
Die 8.
Is it 8 or 6?
I thought they were
I think
8s.
it's 8.
Just do 8.
Plus 2 or
Eight,
something
yeah,
like
eight-
that.
I thought it was like a cure light.
Yeah.
Or cure wounds,
do
not light
1d8
wounds
plus 2. That's fine. That's perfect.
Do I have the ruby in my hand?
Hey, when I drink
No,
this,
it's gone.
When I drink this, look at
It's
my
gone.
chest hole
Yeah,
and see if
that-
any comes
that was,
out.
Okay, I'm gonna watch his chest hole to see if any potion comes out.
Okay.
Wow.
This should be good.
I'm just like real close.
I mean,
to it.
don't make any of it come out.
No, I'm just getting like real close.
Damn
to
it.
Just
You hear someone snapping behind you.
Oh, there you go. Max hit points. That's 10. I have 19 out of 22. Oh my god. You make me nauseous.
So, this is what, that's what she was looking like.
That's awesome.
What is that?
A
It's a
specter.
Oh, it's a specter?
Yeah, the specters. That was the glow that I was going for,
I wasn't sure.
She doesn't look exactly like a specter.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the glow around her would have been similar to that, like purple hue and blue and all that shit.
I got the idea from the movie. Like,
Mama.
Kathy, yeah.
Yeah.
I promise.
It's fresh in my head, and it was pretty well done.
It was like 2 nights ago, so yeah.
Yeah. No, I enjoyed it. Like I told Trey, the only thing that I didn't was when they start really showing her all the time.
Yeah.
I didn't like the excessiveness.
Well, it's because it was from what's his name, Del Toro, right? So
Yeah.
he wanted the Pan's Labyrinth effect.
Exactly. Yeah, you're
And like I told Trey, I said if she looked like the Pan's Labyrinth demon, go ahead,
Yeah.
because that thing was creepy as fuck.
Yeah, it was just when they start really showing, her hair away from her face and
Yeah.
stuff so frequently, then you're like, well, I get the story part where you're trying to show the humanity of the ghost,
Right,
and it's totally cool. But
dude. When she crawled out of the fucking wall
Oh, yeah.
and pushed him off the stairs, that was fucking
Yeah.
creepy as fuck. Like, what the fuck?
yeah, no, the
Yeah.
When
movie
she
was neat. I like
when
it.
she went to Aunt Jane, it
Yeah,
was fucking awful.
yeah. When she did the Aunt Jane thing, that was fucking creepy as
I don't
fuck.
remember that.
She
that's
possesses the
Oh.
fucking snooty ant, which was glorious because like you're dumb. This is why you don't fuck with family, because poltergeist will eat you apparently. Yeah, so that's the Halloween. That's we have to do something for Halloween every year.
Nice.
Last year was Freddy and Jason, or Mike Myers. I think we did Jason too, right? We did all 3 of them.
I think one showed up at the end, and we got the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was
Maybe that's right. We did Mike Myers and Freddy, and then Jason showed up at the end and
Yeah.
just started like fucking cutting
Yeah.
people in half. Yeah.
That's right.
we
Yeah.
bailed.
I think Ajiz may have been cut in half, wasn't he?
No, G's died to a dragon in Bahamut's fucking temple in Celestial.
Oh,
He decided to jump in front of lightning breath from, I don't know, a level 27 dragon. Good idea.
It'll be fine.
Good idea. You're dead.
So you're at max hit points now.
save versus a new character. What does
Yeah.
that mean? Your next character, you took so much damage. Whatever character you make next is dead.
Yeah. So you might want to make 2 sheets
So I can rip up the first one.
Tear the first one up. Use the second one. Take 10 hit points off of that person too.
Make the pile up bards from the gamers.
I am not gonna drink one of the healing potions because I don't know what it will do to me.
Way to be a team player. That's good.
I don't know what it will do to me.
It's just a potion.
Sorry. Bless
I
me.
don't know if it will do anything. Oh wait, Kratos doesn't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
Stuff.
Kratos.
I don't
I was
know.
gonna say, I mean, Kratos looks at the alchemy stuff more like a science.
Maybe you should drink one of your vials. Maybe be like Fane in Divinity.
I bet that'll work. You know what? Let's just try. I'll poison spray you.
That's not a bad idea.
No, that's a terrible idea. It's poison.
It's a terrible idea unless you're Addie.
You're
But-
She might like it.
But everyone else is going to look at Addie as she's getting sprayed by fucking Kratos with poison.
Poison
and
cocky.
she's just like, yes! Feels so good!
So I have
Poison
a vial
cocky.
of Kratos' acid.
See?
What?
I'm just saying.
What?
Nothing. She's got your DNA, bitch.
I'll spit acid.
Oh, jeez.
I throw it.
Don't spit acid. Throw it.
You might as well give it
Actually,
up, Al. You
mine's-
might as well start
mine's
taking
poison,
necromancy
but-
spells because
I'm
we're
gonna-
turning you evil.
I'm gonna take a little sip
Nope.
of a green vial. Just to see what happens. I'm gonna drink the whole thing. I should take a little sip and see if it feels good or
I'll
feels
slap
bad.
it right out of her hand. What is wrong with you?
Are you
Did you not see her hand?
are you hiding it or are you just drinking out in the open?
Just chug that shit.
I'll attempt to hide it.
Okay.
I'll attempt. I might not be able to. But
I mean, I'm assuming everyone's like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck happened? What the fuck's going
Oh
on?
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm poking at the
Even if it's
chest
just
wound.
me like taking it and going like, not with my skelly hand. With my
Kratos is over there going, eh.
Yeah, you
There was a hole there.
you feel okay.
I'll drink the rest of the vial then.
Yeah, you feel great.
Do I get my hit points back?
Yep.
Yes.
And you're dead.
Oh wow. I have a skeleton hand. Not much worse.
So
I look at my skeleton. I peek at my hand and see if it's still skeleton-y.
I believe, oh yeah, it's still skeleton. It's not that good of a potion.
You should fix that.
Yeah.
Little head pops out of the shadow. Phil, sorry about the hand. Obedi does show back
Oh,
up.
Petey, my
And-
friend.
He's like,
Where'd you go? You hid?
did you see what he did?
Did you see what
Oh, what?
He almost drowned.
I drowned?
In
On dry
shadow.
land.
I
In
can't go
shadows.
there.
Why?
We're not allowed.
Oh,
Does
Petey.
that sound normal?
Oh,
Does it sound like he's lying? I don't care. I ain't rolling nothing. I don't give a shit.
Whoa, that's interesting.
I know.
What happened?
It smells weird.
It doesn't smell.
Does kind of smell.
I bet you if you let the grubs chew off the dead stuff, and then you could heal it better.
Smells like the stew in the Wanted Harlot back in.
The ghost ate my hand.
What ghost?
Oh, Mama. We had to kill Gaston.
Well, that's what we're here for.
Yeah, but she wants him dead because he reanimated her baby, and basically they had relations.
That's messed up.
I watched them. They had relations, and outside their window, I didn't watch them. I watched the demon that was watching them. There's a demon watching them have relations, and I asked the demon if he wanted me to open the door, but then I woke up. I think he didn't want me to open the door for some reason.
What kind of demon?
Well, can I describe what I saw?
Yeah.
I'll just, bleh.
You saw a fingernail.
Yeah.
Scratch yes into a window.
But it was definitely a demon in my
Oh
brain.
yeah, it was a fucking demon hand.
She
These are parts of the story that we need to all have together.
I just got them.
before-
I
Did
just
you
got
see
them.
stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, see, there you go.
Well,
Parts of the story.
you saw me giving birth, so calm down. You were there. You saw me give birth.
Huh?
She didn't see
You saw.
She
You
saw
saw
you
it.
double over.
I
and
doubled
bang.
over because my cramps from
Giving
From-
birth.
Yeah, did you ever have your cervix like expand? Well, I can tell you I
I
have.
don't have a cervix.
I didn't have a cervix, and then I did. And that bitch was 6 centimeters, and the baby was coming. And then I was underwater after I was having the baby. I don't know if this
you
is
have a water
this is
birth?
I don't
Is
know
that
if I don't know. Is this a normal part of pink skin birth? Like I don't know how this works. Like we lay eggs. Like I don't, but the females do. And this baby was there and there was screaming. Do you normally have a room full of nuns and holy men and Gaston whenever you people have birth? Because after that, I fell in the water and had somebody make a big pentagram, and I started vomiting up water because I was drowning.
These are parts.
At some point, I got
From the
stabbed.
story.
I got stabbed in the chest, in the heart, with a sewing needle,
Don't even-
Sewing needle?
a knitting needle, maybe,
Oh.
like a short sword.
Oh.
Yeah,
A short
He
sword
had a hole.
knitting needle?
It's
He had a
kinda
hole
weird.
almost to
None
his
was
heart.
serious.
yeah.
Obi.
Some
it was
serious
almost to his heart,
crochet.
like, it was huge. I could put my finger in there.
Oh.
I didn't let her.
I did.
Okay. Well, I don't. Why is this important to the story?
It's not.
Savari, did you see things?
I saw
did.
Savari, and I could talk to him, and he was going. So I was like, I'll cast message because I'm a wizard, and I did that, and he was like, I'm over here, but the real him was like, yeah, and it was right next to me. So this was just fucked from the get go. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
This is it's so much better than I thought it was going to be. All right.
I saw Gaston bust into the woman's house and
So did
her
Eddie.
running out with the baby.
Where did you saw her live? Each of you?
We all did, yeah.
Huh. That's crazy. Do you know what I saw? I saw a room come to life, and then it carried off the big green dummy and the little alien charging thing. And I can tell you right now that I
Because in my head, it went from somebody in armor to shrinking down to a gray
Right,
alien
right.
just being pulled out of fucking zombies.
and it was just a bunch of zombie things, and Gaston and those two kobolds, and they walked off, and he was singing something about no one stitches like Gaston, blah blah blah.
Raises bitches like Gaston.
How'd you know the line?
I'm really good at rhyming. It's a curse.
That's incredible.
Was LeFou with him?
LeFou? No, he said Chip. He said Chip come. Here. That might have been too long of a pause.
A little bit, yeah.
If you put a comma in there, Chip come
Jesus Christ.
here. Is that a location of where Chip should?
You just misplaced the comma. It should be
Right.
Chip, comma. Come here.
Or just,
Chip, come
fluid.
here.
Chip, come
Here.
here.
William Shatner. Chip, come.
Chip, come here.
I bet you Chip's the baby.
And then he said, Mrs. Potts? It's really strange.
He names furniture.
This wasn't furniture. There was a fat zombie. And its head, it was really weird. Its head, it wasn't a head.
What was it?
An ottoman.
It was I think you call them kettles.
A kettle head.
Kettle head.
Okay.
Let me guess. Chip had a massive head wound.
No. Chip just looked like a little boy. It was really sad. He was young.
Just a baby.
Not quite a baby. Maybe. I don't know.
Was there a chaise lounge?
That's the child.
That's definitely her, the baby, the child that she's looking for, the
Are you
ghost.
sure it definitely is?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not sure it's whatever the hell you're talking about. I mean, it was,
Oh no, I believe you.
it was a
somehow,
little.
more than these guys.
What?
It had like a.
You
Like
pooped
when
water.
it
I'm gonna poop.
was like cut right here, and it like
Sure, his name's not Cleve.
no. Then was like a Cogsworth. And
He names these.
He
things.
didn't. He ticked.
Like he had a tick or
No, like
like a.
yeah, he was like Cogsworth. What the fuck?
How to alienate people right here.
And then he had one that had like fire hands. And I can't remember what he called it.
Lumiere.
That's it.
It means light.
That's what he called it, though.
Elf. Or French.
French. Same
His
language.
head was fire too. It was
Well,
really
that sounds
weird.
terrible.
It looked bad,
Was he like weeping or just fiery?
fiery.
Do they all look undead?
Yeah. Do you smell it in here? It smells horrible.
I had fingernails buried in my face hole. I know.
And your chest hole.
He's a menorah.
Kind of scared the smell right out of us.
It did. It really did.
He's a menorah.
That's what Jimmy said. That's what the Christmas episode, Jimmy.
Lumiere Steinberg.
Oh, wow.
I just didn't want to say it.
I couldn't help it. But yeah, that's kind of what I saw. He had a lot of stuff follow him out of this room. And there was someone with him that wasn't undead, besides the Hades and Pidgeys.
Were the kobolds undead?
They didn't look undead, but they followed his orders to a T, so I'm not...
They're also
Maybe.
stupid.
No, there's a lot of spells that can do that too.
Mm-hmm.
Not asking them to do something they wouldn't do under commands.
Oh man, I would so love to use like this one. Command, lay down. But I won't. I really want to. It'd be so funny.
This is awkward.
I have command now.
I mean, I
Wanna
could do
use
that back, but
it? It's fun.
I mean, what if Kratos doesn't want to lay down at this time? You could always just be like, Kratos, read Dragon Book. Okay.
Okay.
We're at war. That's all right.
sorry, you're at war.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm reading.
That's
I'm
you.
reading a book.
I'm just Kratos.
So there was one there that wasn't undead.
Yes. And
What did he look like?
he looked just like a human, like just a person, normal. Almost like
Old,
Gaston,
young?
but young. And he was real chatty.
Shit.
He was just talking away, but he was getting carried away by zombies too. I don't know what's
Like
going on.
forcibly, or were they just carrying him? Like it wasn't. Like
He kept
just
saying, "I'm going, I'm going. You don't have to pull me. I'll walk with you." But they were dragging him, and he was pretty upset that they were getting his shirt dirty. He didn't like that. He kept saying, "Do you know how much this costs? This is imported silk."
Oh, see, now I care less.
A man of good taste. I approve.
Fuck, like I was like, oh man, that sucks. I don't know how to figure that out. And then he was like, oh, that's imported soap. And I was like, nah, it's not that bad. We can let this happen.
He dropped something over there where he got taken. he was hiding. I don't know if you know this. He was hiding in these shops over here. I had to go look.
Yeah.
Because, well, you know, I feel like we've grown, and I can be a little bit honest with you. I might have given his position away because I thought it would be funny.
Was it funny?
Kind of, but
Okay, it sounds fun.
I didn't really expect. I didn't expect him to come out weeping like he did, but he was in tears when he got caught, and then he got, I think.
I'm gonna go over as he's talking to see what he dropped.
Yeah, so you go over there. There's a like where he called it out in the shop. There's nothing here anymore. Like everything's gone out, and the fact it's like a dead silence in the air.
Oh no, ambient noise.
Ambient
Yeah.
noise.
But it said no ambient noise. Door creaks.
It's not ambient. It means it's constant, asshole. What the hell?
But yeah, where he points it out.
Oh no, and I just walked away in disgust as he said that he made the kid cry because he was probably trying to escape.
Yeah, yeah, that's and Obedia was like, I mean, he was trying to get away, but I found him. He points to where it was, and you see a journal, well, like a book, and then you see, I forget what they're called. The you know, like the pirates have. Little,
Organ grinder?
yeah, you see an organ grinder just sitting there next to the journal.
How did you give away his position?
Well, when I just happened to hit this house, and I can see a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And he was hiding in that corner, and I saw him, and he looked terrified. And I thought it would be funny, being, close to Hallows Eve and all that I would, well,
Scare him.
no, I didn't scare him. I made a little noise. And I didn't expect the bodies in the corner to come to life and carry him out.
Tomato.
Gaston has a lot of power here.
We broke some of that power, though. Hopefully, maybe.
Hopefully, yeah.
Maybe that's what he was talking about.
What do you say?
Something about the connection was gone.
Good.
Why?
He was connecting to like some demon shadow dragon thing.
Wow.
I had the word demon for power. He's really not a demon. He's a shadow dragon, but
Abraxas.
Oh. He seems to have a pretty big part around down here.
Mm-hmm.
Close to the Shadowfell, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Well, I think we should maybe speak to Luminox before we go, because maybe he'll be able to tell us something more about Gaston, since we never really broached that with him.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if Gaston was tied into his brother, he might be able to tell us a little bit more. And if there's any way to seal him off. I don't care about Gaston dying. That doesn't bother me. I can't even imagine that the act is that bothersome to me. But I am kind of worried about the kid. I mean, I'm going to have to look. There's got to be something that can be done to break the connection so that he doesn't have to die because we killed his dad. I mean, I'm not saying that it'll work or that it will even be something that can happen in the short term. We might be stuck between a rock and a hard place,
But honestly, is it fair to keep a child from his mother?
how about our mom? I don't think any of us have had a mom for quite some time. And while I'd like to say we all turned out okay, clearly we did not. But there's no reason to think that he couldn't be okay.
Don't worry.
But I don't even know if it's possible to break or even bend the spell back in on itself so that maybe it's just looped and, you know, I don't know. I don't know.
I think you gotta talk to some necromancers.
That's always pleasant.
Well, I don't know if we even have time, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I just need the time to be able to sit down and read through what information I can find. And if I can't, then I can't, and then that's just the deal. But
Let's hunker in one of the shops and
Hunker
but I
down.
can't say
Hunker
I'm
down.
good
We could all
conscious of
probably
it.
use a little bit of a rest.
The old digesting rest.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I
What the
couldn't.
fuck just happened?
we could eat a little bit.
Yeah, I suppose can start having
I got this
their
pie.
shares.
I have some chicken.
No, pretty good.
I have blueberries too.
Well, you know, the last time you gave me a blueberry, I shook my brains out.
Was it green?
You know what? After the tears came from my eyes, because I don't know why something liquid should hurt that much. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, if you ate it out of this pocket, it might have been a poison berry by accident because there's like wild berries that.
Who carries poison berries in their pocket?
Addie does.
I mean, shouldn't you at least have a pouch to put them in and not a pocket? Because they're just going to squish and become poison grape jelly on your leg. Or berry.
I can put it on toast. But
Addie, I worry about you.
in a good way, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Good. I have these blueberries. They're blue.
I see that.
Damn it, I want cake.
I appreciate that.
I could probably make blueberry cake.
Tiny cake.
I'll make food.
You know, you can't make as good a cake as Tamora does.
I can make the best damn cake in the world.
Tamora makes the best cakes.
It was a really damn fine cake.
Where the hell did you find cake?
That needs to be the way that Kratos wakes Savari up all the time now. Is the smell of cake.
It's true. The only person that knows about the cake is Savari. And I think nope, OB didn't see that.
No, you didn't.
He makes everybody smell cake when they wake up, except Savari. It smells like KY.
Astroglide.
I'll make food for everybody.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are like I said. It's dead silent in here. Like there's not even no drip from the lake that's over there. Nothing. You don't hear nothing here right now. It's just it even has that feel about it. Like wow.
Just dead.
Yeah, like not death just rolled through here.
He says it does stink
Son
too.
of a bitch,
Yes.
I had an idea.
Like death, right?
Yes, it reeks down here. It's wretched.
Is it that bad for me?
No.
Okay.
For you, it's just another day for Addie.
Potpourri.
In fact, you're
Potpourri.
like, oh, that's
How big's that statue
kind of enjoy the smell. Which one?
in the middle of the lake?
The
Is it ginormous,
the Luminox?
ginormous?
Yeah. Well, the pedestal
That's
on top is just a dwarf with a fucking battle axe pointing out.
I got an idea what could fuck him up pretty bad. I got an idea what we could take and would fuck us up pretty bad too.
We can do it.
And the DM wonders.
I mean,
Should I stop writing plot?
I bet you the axe would work on him.
Oh.
I bet you we would need somebody
Probably.
would be carrying that fucking scale as a shield the entire time to keep it stopped, though.
Right.
It's a huge scale.
Oh yeah, it is. I forgot. It's gigantic.
Yeah,
Gigantic.
like
It's like tower shield size.
Yeah.
Right.
Bigger?
maybe bigger than a tower shield.
Like a door.
Yeah, like our shop.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty big.
So after I make dinner,
I mean, you could carry it. It's not going to be very effective.
Yeah.
That will be the only thing you're doing.
Oh yeah, I know.
Is the glove big on my hand since it's a little bony?
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do.
But you have little dainty Savari hands.
These are Savari gloves.
Yes.
Okay.
You have skeleton fingers.
Well, I'm gonna make a paste out of like dirt
Don't
and water.
make us
and like,
fucking.
put it in there.
Don't make us.
to make it a little bigger.
You're
and-
rubbing some tussin in your boo boo. You're
Oh,
rubbing
What
dirt.
What are you doing, Eddie?
I'm making it look a little fuller, and then I'm gonna put a band on it so it looks a little fuller and like a real hand and not skeleton-y.
Listen,
You're making clay to mold a hand, a clay hand over your skeletal.
it's just the tips of your fingers.
Yeah.
No, I know. I'm gonna just put them on the tips of my fingers, and I'm gonna put the glove back on. I'm gonna
Okay.
looks better. See?
It's still squishy when you
Yes.
move your fingers.
See, look, beep beep beep. Your fingers are melting.
This is my stirring hand.
Addie, you're
I don't
stirring,
have a
you're stirring the
spoon.
stew again with your hand. Whoops.
I couldn't
Jazz
feel
hands.
you couldn't feel that.
You guys
I have a
hungry?
Spoon, guys. I don't have a stirring spoon. I got to use my hand.
You don't need a ladle.
This is my stuffing hand. Just the fucking bread comes of the turkey's ass.
I'm just saying.
Yay.
It looks a little more formed now.
I think we were willing to accept the smaller hand.
So each
No,
of
you
you,
weren't.
See?
Speak for yourself.
each of you gets 200 experience.
Yay!
Nice.
Woo. 950, correct? Total?
No,
No,
100.
overall, like that's the total.
no.
No?
You should.
We're at 1100.
You're at 1100.
Oh, I didn't write them down from last
yeah.
time.
You were at 900,
Yeah. That's right.
Nice.
and now you are at 1100.
Danke.
Is anyone going to look at the journal?
He reads.
Yep, I'm gonna look at the journal.
So on the cover, you see a name. Bradford Beneluce. And it's very well made. And that's where we're going to stop with that.
Okay. And I'll have to roll dice next time. I'm gonna say I'll roll percentage dice next time to see if I just open the book up after finding a organ grinder sitting there or an organ and finding a book. I don't know if there's a college of bards in the city I was in, so I'm not sure if they have spell books or anything. And just opening up another wizard spell book is oftentimes a terrible idea. So just in case.
Good idea.
Yeah, you'll find out next time.
Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome.
That was fun.
That was so much fun.
I agree.
I just like all of the screaming at the beginning. Ah!
Oh my fuck!
The
I mean,
group just totally loses their shit.
I just can't. I can't foresee how we would just be like cool with it, you know?
No,
being
that was
like-
utterly terrifying.
Yeah, I would hope not.
You're like, oh, it's just a fucking specter. Cool. No.
You know, I mean, Savari had a hold of a fucking ruby, and then a hand came out and grabbed his hand. I'm like, hey, we're holding hands now.
Hey, you know what doesn't happen with normal rubies?
They do
They
that.
don't hold hands with
Yeah, they don't have hands that come out of and grab you.
unless you're that slut from. Never mind.
Whoa.
She went to school with us. I apologize. Apologize. Forgot you guys didn't go to college. My bad. You didn't go to wizard school. Slut named Ruby in wizard school. Just so you know.
Oh my god. Alright, good night, stream.
Good night, guys.
Good night, guys. Thank you, mate.
Hey.